Max Buyer. Month of Love, ubetimi abeje brands bit say Techno, ubetimi abeje 𝐿𝐻𝐿 or Infinix, and have leading accessories brands are a bonnet data form. And you can say when you purchase any of these brands, unya instant gifts, ebony speakers, smartwatches, mugs, chocolates, sparkling wines, and many more. Ubetimi do when you share over 40 branches of a year Max Buyer, a one crying ha, Kumase, Takrade, Tamale, Sunyane, Ho, Kofodia, Swedro, �𝐀𝐂𝐊, any Brekum, and experience a world-class customer service. Yes, somehow approved 12 plus 1 month manufacturer's warranty. You can log on to www.maxbuy.com.gh and I said www.technoghana.com. No shopping online. A month of love promo at Max Buy. Twadenian chawade, bra. Na be junior ma would be CC fee. Some month of love video. Infinix, Techno, 𝐿𝐻𝐿, sa brand si na otoa. Ye ma wa chede sronko edi account. Max Buy. Happy life. American many Techno Phantom V Fold MFMAO. Upe phone etimi sandane tableta. Utimi didi ujuma biara obebia wa. And any Techno Phantom V Fold. It's time to unfold the extraordinary with Techno Phantom V Fold series. You see, from the pocket to the tablet, you explore a world where flexibility meets functionality. Etia. Some mobile phone with the features jai asem ketwa. Our incredible photography experience and infonitra. As I said, they work on a professional camera. Yedi 𝐿𝐻𝐿 infoni phone we etimi di sa jumani nyinara. Ne battery enten basa sunset. Our 5,000 milliamps battery capacity with a 45 watt flash charge. Would see charger smart within 1 hour. Now phone I fully charged. The memory capacity kakraka. Our memory capacity of 512 gig RAM and 12 gig RAM. And inti may come for Techno Phantom V Fold amount. Visit any Techno accredited shop nationwide and purchase the Techno Phantom V Fold and enjoy all the amazing goodies that come along with it. Friend, it was 0544 019 552. For any chat Techno, Dankesiemu Dakuman Junction, Techno headquarters, Techno House. Ewo Dakuman Junction, 2nd floor, a whole NL bar. We will say ye be the new modern state-of-the-art shopper. And your ma opera Techno Akraba Ghana Nyinara. Ebiumu. So visit us and join the League of the Extraordinary today with Techno Phantom V Fold. Techno Koemwa Taichi and Edi Jumedieno Eba. The Ghana Premier League is back this weekend. Now, upesa we enjoy Ghana Premier League and one any start times. Start times and on bet me at the games na bro. Fiti me menda kwesi say second round ibebe ye. Stay connected to start times. Go grab your full kit that includes your decoder, your dish, your cables plus your super package subscription and ube met me enjoy start times and your papa ye di nara Copa del Rey, the Brazilian Serie A, the Scottish Premier League, the Dutch Eredivisie, the Coppa Italia, the Bundesliga, and all the amazing content from Star Times. Your telenovela non-stop. Your news content. Your Crown channels and so on. And Crown bit me should be there Geomoni and into fresh Star Times say it was 0242 437888 0242 437888 and our WhatsApp on 055 35 11 993 055 35 11 993 for further inquiries. Start times. Enjoy the guitar life. It's 20 minutes after 9. Max FM 89.7. Nana Adu is seated in his Barcelona jersey. Josiah Quaye. Tony is leading production. Support is from Mutala Yakubu, Holy, NY. The entire crew alongside Michael and Daniel, Sana, Piqué, Abba, Prince and Philip, Ben. Yenina Yakabum as one family. There's Belinda as well. And Yedijumi Diene Eba. My name is Nana Darkwa-Gyasi. It's always a pleasure to be here on the Sports Park. Okay, I've got some juicy transfer news for you. Someone in boy was in a Kama Crystal Palace or a centre back, your friend Quaye. Now, in small Quaye, can say, oh no, what it is a teams be a panel. And so on your Nadrian said, Ebia or pray no every team no. Now, when we said Abrantiano, teams be to say Manchester United. And I've been for Liverpool. Woman as woman Abrante Maguire, one more airpen in the summer transfer. Boy, anything seminal or so a news via what it is so or taking it cool. Can we and a Newcastle for switch you to say on so many Abrante na woman airpen we and in summer and also airbar. There's a problem for Liverpool because Mohamed Salah, as Emperor, now Liverpool say Omo monitor closely. When he said Abrante Bakwa, Omo any done so say Obetima Bu Omo Maji League no eye Mo Salah. Oko Afcon Oko Praye. Na ene Azamba Betoja say Abrante as Emperor. Already Liverpool are dealing with injuries to Jota, Alisson Becker, Curtis Jones. Omina Ompra Brownie Brentford Eboye, Darwin Nunes, Onosu Abrante and Robert Nasi for 2 games all has presented a headache to Liverpool as they aim to win the Premier League in the last season of Jurgen Klopp. Juventus are planning to go in for a Crystal Palace Abrante friend Olise. We in summer Ababetoja Juventus and on besomu esisan yomum kakra. Inti Michael Olise almost on besomu kofana eba. Already boy na target at Man City United and have put Chelsea. As so Juventus and the latest to show interest in the Palace player. Charlie, there's a damning submission there. Ora bidia ba unim samu kai guy we Rafael van der Vaart obebo ton number ni nam sa was say hey Ajax for pa brady na mo kofa play about zero quality na mo kofa ba any business na dey any friend zero quality or say zero quality and one Jordan Henderson was so onim dey ba Ajax for three mo kofa boy in buy because of buy no nyame anim no krani wonye bibi papa biara. And look at how he describes him. He says they have brought in Jordan Henderson. All he does is to play a little pass out wide, a little pass back, but nobody will be happy with that. We in summer or no Eka for Abra Ajax any Jordan Henderson or my warrior no and said I'm sorry if it's a Branton then if it's Saudi and then any extra Amsterdam. .25 minutes past 9. Max 89.7 We'll move on and talk about the UEFA Champions League matches Barcelona. Then we preview tonight's games coming up. And Shannon Sumai say in the next 5 minutes we should be wrapping up with our stories. Nafi Abedjafo, Nana Adu and Josiah. Also Edominim de Abba. Wherever you are listening to us, your views are welcome on Facebook and on WhatsApp. 050-6367-196. Be an active listener and not a passive one. Let's stay interactive. Keep your views snappy and straight to the point. We're moving now to the UEFA Champions League. Enra Champions League matches mienu ne baso baso ewo Italy ewo San Siro, or better known as the Giuseppe Meazza ewo ena Inter eshe Atletico Madrid by 1-0. Abrantie friend Marco Arnautovic wonu ne share goal no Edma Inter on the 79th minute, assisted by Lautaro Martinez. Inti Inter advantage into the second leg game. Game back where Barca the Philips Stadium ewo Eindhoven eho ena PSV won any Borussia Dortmund ebo 1-1. PSV had to rely on and Lucky de Jong penalty to rescue a point after Marlin Asher early goal in the 24th minute. So it ended 1-1 between PSV and Borussia Dortmund. Later on today, there are interesting games in the Champions League. Portugal, eho ena FC Porto, womune Arsenal free England at the air boy we air match back so 8 p.m. same time 8 p.m. we call the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium Naples and Napoli and Barcelona at the air boy. Interestingly, nipa edini dinto sa stadium we know Diego Armando Maradona no wa bobo at the amatim si mienu both Napoli and Maradona and Barcelona into ne empire aja Napoli, Barcelona at the Maradona. Who wins? Your guess is as good as mine. Good morning, Nana Adu.
Nana Darkwa, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Mpatona boko de.
Adumarakwa.
Oka Maradona ene Napoli ni Barcelona no. Na mi bu nkompon komechi nti wo de me be shemu. Time na me expect kra.
Yeah.
But yaba ndi ene yaba. Ibia be fine. A student of the English Premier League maybe no pay view be about question be but me just say we are
right
e bia na we nya daje na no because or a ardent listener of our show or perfume for the Bukayo Saka. Who is the best? Why not offer a lot in the team but and the Echi bia ye be we are now I'm an aswati because on free programming there go no interest
Fifodin can play as a center forward. Or presence so 18-yard box mo. I dey Saka bet me the boy be on so bet me.
But I don't know what added advantage kakra
or more clinical.
Fantastic.
Saka ne won how.
Okay.
Quick thinking.
Okay.
I want to fold in him ball and ball.
Naturally, no.
Bobo say Bruni, you won't say Bruni in bar. Osaka is a very good player.
Bobo say Bruni. Fantastic. Me sure say uti about 2 points now who raising us but if you are very fine. And right, Man City a slim win. But the most important thing is the 3 points. You do some period of a season. You are not 3 points. The most important thing. Bo bonanya easy nana. Say yashe season ase. Now over more than 60 competitive games to play. Because it's 60 year. Team Baba do Champions League final about 13 games. The domestic league about 38 games. In Tianonqua no carbon crowd 50. Cup games in buy. Friendly games in buy. In Tiana a serious season, international break grind and body. And more traveling. In the football Jumanaka Hano, Nana Odu so musus more adding. It is team be bar performance be able win and run. It be able win and then who the same thing. But do pen so be there was so be the maximum 3 points. So if your investors will be disappointed, they didn't see 3 goals, they didn't see 4 goals, they didn't see 5 goals. But sometimes you need to understand some of these teams say, Omodrum pen so be they manage the season. The 3 points is the most important thing. And right, when your opportunity say Dortmund, any PSV game more than the Inter Milan Atletico Madrid.
Alright.
But because Man City game started earlier kakrano, na me change yakwa ha. They miss a lot of chances. But the most important thing is City for no the maximum 3 points and there. The points border between Omoni Liverpool almost many opportunity about before Mobo. The cup final of Mobo on the weekend against Chelsea. In the season, sometimes some of these results may happen. But over experienced manager, any large squad numbers, that is how I manage with season. I'm happy for them. The most important thing is Omotumina the maximum 3 points. Omo close to the gap between Omo Liverpool and in the Arsenal. So acquire 1 point and separate the three teams. Liverpool lead City by 1 point. City lead Arsenal by 1 point. Now but they play the top 3 spots in the Premier League. Now imagine here me say these 3 teams are who are in this particular season, no. And then so from the other 17 teams na cover Premier League no. Maybe Man United, Tottenham Hotspur, and Canada West Ham eba. They are getting close. But so 3 teams were consistent in the performance no. Looks like a way nim kakra. Saying the rest of the teams in the Premier League. So the most important thing is City to be picking the maximum 3 points yesterday in their game of money opportunity. So a good win for every City fan. But as usual, managing the season at this moment is the most important thing. Now you will February in the 21st. Next week by this time, now at the February Yakubu because 28 days. Into the March, April, May. So 3 months no. And then they redefine the season be more be. And the tre how brother our body in the course of the season never tre. O league ni mu. O that respectable position. O G league. O make it a top 4. It's 3 months no. Inti what ball be 5-6 months ever. But the most important period is that 3 months. March, April, May. Inti I this one end of May no. Not big team in ya almost deny then abewiye. Yeah. So my phone say a look movement be ha. Among frontiers the reason why the goals are not flowing. Result are more pe wo mu team number. It happens.
Right.
So my member City about to say nra. Omo to me pick the maximum 3 points no in that game. Nana PSV 1. Borussia Dortmund 1. Yeah. Ade ba ko am realizing in recent times and say teams that can be no mo ya ade we European football. Ebi ahoden aba form. But ade ba ko me win in recent times and say ye boss season e kwa abo se ba ko bi. No ni nema de be wura quarter final bi kwasami. A clear example here na Liverpool J no it was Villarreal. Now Real Madrid by no I think it was Ayas. Ntuba was a team meaning name from nowhere. But team no so sure. The glory days na besenko. Me who is afi we bia ne the PSV team. Nana after Nra when Dortmund scored the first goal. The kind of football PSV for do who be shame no. Yeah. Nana they can travel to Germany and qualify. Especially in the the away goal rule the free quantity 1-1.
But that was a penalty, no doubt.
Me
Matumi was see ball no or no money pa.
I think it's a penalty. I think it's a penalty. He see me who say cyber scene view, but I think it's a penalty.
Right.
And that is how our season is here. And PSV team is a team Adeba come who say a almost strong card ekitomo. It's a well-coached team. Now the team who are more about to say playing body no more quality players. Team be about to so more individual players be about this team next year about you more no. But they come about realize what PSV team we won say. A team be is well-coached. Coaching sano e team no so. That is their strong card about the season way because who do we man big player be the woman. But more hard teams like here in European football. And then I'm gonna Dortmund number 1-1. Ewa Holland. Anything can happen. Ewa 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 do now. So remember PS before now to say the most important, especially from a go down, to get a draw against Borussia Dortmund now. Omode by Germany, say who will qualify, and I feel say they hold the key to Dutch football. Because oh here English teams mienu wom. Spanish teams miensa wom. German teams mienu wom. In fact miensa last week kahwa miensa. Italian teams mienu wom. At least to get one from Holland. It can be before we league no more bono. And that is PSV. So my member about to say Nra. To be holding to just one. To a 1-1 draw. Ewo home. Now the biggest game for yesterday. International versus Atletico Madrid. Meka Nra na ye ka say team mienu we ba ade ba ko ese wo hwe ne say you will not see a beautiful football match because of how our two coaches approach games. So ball ne fe ball na ade e be ma wo be for say on hwe for 90 minutes no sa game we enfe ma wo, but you will see a tactical brain work. Simeone Inzaghi, Diego Simeone. A team that to say coach and Sano at that team so. And almost has to be similar system and formation. 3-5-2, 3-5-2. With Thuram, Lautaro Martinez up front for Inter. So I thought any other back a work at the moment. Nana, other back I realize what this Inter Milan team no one say. Coach ni here Juma, bring get the best out of this team. I ebomo. My monitor they be when they are playing football this particular season. Last season Champions League final na Inter Milan boy no. I'm on my journey for be when they are playing European football say in they can win the Champions League. May you show be a student of the game yeah and then didn't what that say per ball na ye who the last season no Inter Milan ne Man City never finals of the Champions League. In fact, na Italian football man for say cry say akofom. But in the quarter final we saw Napoli, we saw AC Milan, we saw Inter Milan. Now Inter too ni name it will do the final stage. So final now Man City struggle to get that one goal. I'm more confident say they can do well in the Champions League. And 14 years Italian team yet to win in Champions League. The last time was 2010. Italian teams have got final on 2 occasions. By winning it, in fact 3 occasions, Inter then can win 3. By winning it, no, I then they are more. So they have the belief say with the kind of football they are playing this particular season, no. But so that is the Inter Milan team that who know this particular season. And I was happy for Marco Arnautovic. From nowhere. Try to make sure so making the difference involving Inter Milan and of course Atletico Madrid. A 1-0 win. And about to be. Now that be a say knockout phase of the Champions League. Okay, the advantage. Now they could be Homer wow. Born now you both see no. Maybe one advantage because make it 1 win. Make it 1 goal. In the Uber to qualify this was semi. Obviously, will be a open up for me to play my normal game. So Inter Milan for no advantage over Atletico Madrid, but anything can happen. Or Wanda Metropolitano between Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan. But I think the timing of the goal, and the ball like Inter for boy, no. Omaha then was slightly ahead of Atletico Madrid, so it was a good win for them. I'm happy for them. In fact, per what I saw with Atletico Madrid this particular season, no. Not before some ball there, but they will be holding one for more than 75 minutes to reach Inter Milan team. No, yeah, Mama Basso for getting that result. So, right. 1-0 win for Inter Milan. Anything can happen. It was Spain. In that quick one, 2 fallen giants. Near classic today. Our Naples. These 2 teams, Obia winning the domestic league last season. Napoli winning the Serie A title. Barcelona winning the La Liga title. But Nana, the story is different this particular season. for both Barcelona and Napoli. Napoli had the third coach of the season. Never game way. Barcelona has struggled this particular season and Xavi Hernandez. And so Ebaka said, I have two falling giants. No, we see them. Napoli team no result in any. But as usual, you who new coach, players will be motivated to show up something. Barcelona so far say, when you move fast, I'm qualify at least, and so make it a quarter-final place. So a open game, even though Barcelona had a slight chance in that game against Napoli. The good news for Napoli, they say, Vitor Simon report say, ne hodo don kakano, like he could make the match day squad. No, be see a kind of the Napoli team. So that is a good sign for Napoli Football Club. Barcelona said that need strong injury kasi apart those players in the recent times. No opportunity NCA kind for more. So it makes this game open. Now the game will end a 2-2. I will not be surprised. Goals will come from both sides. Napoli to score, and of course Barcelona to score. My prediction for that particular game is a 2-2 draw involving Napoli and Barcelona in that game. My last game, the Ecoso Portugal. FC Porto versus Arsenal Football Club. Big game. Me never cause a game no much more than the Barcelona Napoli. Because of recent performance. And the OBI on the domestic league. In the FC Porto, I don't know who won the Portuguese league at the third on the league log. Arsenal, so by virtue of what happened for Man City yesterday, I also third on the English Premier League log. So it make this game very open. Sergio Conceição versus Mikel Arteta. Arteta and coach at this stage before. Body Obobi. By coaching, on coaching at this stage before. And about 80% of the Arsenal players embodied this stage before in their career. So a open chance for some of these players to explore in a big stage like this. And nobody do some so where the Champions League stage like this, they play a key role. Arsenal to meet up a group no more finding ourselves with Sevilla, Lens. No more to be qualified according Educo winning. Reporter met and say Mediterranean is doubtful for the game. Nigeria need left back. Sanusi is out of the season. Big injury and big blow for FC Porto. And Alban Makano is also out of the game. Almost central defender. No. That is a big blow for FC Porto. For Arsenal, there is always these few players on my available. Fabio Vieira. Tomiyasu has started training.
Right.
Say about making the Mad Day squad will depend. Now reporter made say no, Thomas started training with the Arsenal team. Asked to say about making the Mad Day squad is a different topic.
Right.
But I thought say Nana pushing me. Make up for a 2-1 win for Arsenal.
A 2-1 win for
Arsenal will not lose that game. I was studied with Dagao. Both teams to score. Arsenal away winning that particular game.
Thank you very much, Nana Adu. 49 minutes after 9 a.m. Max 89.7. Live in Accra, live around the world on Facebook and on www.maxfmlive.com. Enche na Joe Eba na Joe Sudene de Eba. I'm still reminding you that our WhatsApp is active. Inti wadrinche ebefa 050-6367-19. Miente unka sibia ye treaty Black Queen si eya na senye. Abind womu ka bonuses was ye di mo mu yemfema omu. They have an Olympic Games qualifier to play. Na ye nyina ye hwe nim se ye de bema omu. Enso embenifo mi mount se utiti obabi se emaya ne se omu mobo na enye no kre. Emaya ne kan bibia sa. Omu ani nye enu nkyere se omu ka se omu mobo no. Eni nti hye no suma. Good morning. Stanley Akam, my guy Mante is texting us from Nankese, and that message is on Facebook. Okay, Mante, it's good to know you are watching us. Frank Kwesi, your man is around. You're asking of Icardi, he's around. Good morning, Nana. Today Arsenal was scored Porto just one goal. Bra Kwesi sack. Okay, someone is complaining about the sound. They're from Jonathan Amuso. Please let's check the sound and get back to our Facebook listeners. Kofi Ajman Blackman is a pig farm. Kofi, good morning, and good morning to you, Joe.
Good morning, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Apomwe.
I'm just reading somewhere that Thomas Tuchel has joined the list of coaches who will be exiting in the summer. He joins Klopp and then who else? Xavier Hernandez. So Thomas Tuchel is gone.
Oko. Wow. But I think say on the part of Bam Nigeria, say at least they need to take a new direction.
Right.
Into Yakama, into Asiaba say at the end of the season. So when you say league nedia, I jeans him. Nana. I'm in cheer T4 and a pay. See, we have a code here. And Radi and a light out, no, or she be an ama bonnet shy thing. But
now light out.
We had light out, but I had to stream. Then easy cry. That then we ship. Nana. Wow. Champions League football.
Yeah, this Inter team looks like a solid unit.
You see, this Inter team, unless.
Which are key substitutions, no, like for like in Kwa.
And I thank you. But that's a pass. You see how this Inter team is, what it is about, and what it's made of. And you see, one thing has to do with the quality. Neofimu and then your heading. Obim. In the Andra, Osha, we spoke about the fact that both coaches, Nana, learned under a certain coach, played on the same team, are deploying the same system, but then the difference could be what? The quality
of the materials available.
Of course. And Ra, Osha Inter Milan, Atletico de Madrid. Now, no one going on when you say, they be a Mekase Osha team back in recent times. It was Europe. Pass over to Sobiasha and Bebri. Nana team back open the team no good in Mase. And that is Real Madrid. Aside Real Madrid, Omako it's a boogie side. No. There's no other team, even when Atletico Madrid are not playing well, they are not in top shape. Nana, they wouldn't allow you to what? To just, trash them and now humiliate them. But then, Endra, Nana, we witness some, tactical ingenuity from both coaches. And that's why the fact said the game no alpha goes and battle. Nana, Ushe game now you understand why playing in the Champions League. Nana, that's why it's Europe's what? Finest what? Cup competition.
That's right.
Because Endra not me shake game no, and you see how both coaches didn't want to make a mistake in the game. Utu no coaches too no bia person obey mistake because say it will be very very what costly for your team if you should what make a mistake that will lead to a goal. Unfortunately, the error that led to a goal came from what? Atletico de Madrid. There was an error. It was before the goal happened. Zap as a webinar is and in a split second,
it was a bit faster.
Exactly. In a split second, you see how Inter Milan capitalized because the game was cagey.
There was a handball against Molina. Was it a penalty?
Yes, I saw that handball.
And your penalty.
Baby, and your penalty. And your penalty. Because Osha Bono, pace and a bony player. Before I said deflect it would have been very, very difficult.
Okay.
So what you say?
It took a deflection before the handball.
It took a deflection. A ball, no one the player. Yeah. And but also sometimes players too are smart.
But when you saw training Sansu.
Only saw training Sansu every corner. So what you say? But sometimes players are smart. But then Osha. Since a ball the movement of the ball now, it would have been unfair
to have awarded a penalty.
Right. Especially say ball wasn't straight from what an Inter Milan player. Okay. Not any straight from Inter Milan player. Yeah. Good, Nana. But then Nana, the strength of this Inter Milan team is their defense.
You think so? The back three or those wing backs?
The five and the midfielders. The young form midfield three no. Because Osha
says all midfield are predictable. Mkhitaryan,
Çalhanoğlu and Barella. And Çalhanoğlu, unfortunately, no about the deepest too. Or no about deeper. Obianka AC Milan no about 10 no. See Rono asasa kakra mo nobody because
let's not back four name.
Oh no sa back three no.
Back three no.
No jini now Mkhitaryan because Mkhitaryan is a on transition ball. Barella has legs. Barella has legs to what? To run and cover. You can say more ground. It's Osha midfield now. And that make us say Osha Atletico midfield. Now Osha Inter midfield now. Nana Inter no more quality. Sing Atletico there.
Saul, Koki, and
Depor. I'm not taking away the quality of these three players. But Nana for
debatable kakrao.
There you for Mututu Okanezana for Mututu Inter Milan.
Barella.
Mkhitaryan.
Barella
has made the Italian Serie A team for 4 consecutive seasons. Mkhitaryan is there.
But Rodrigo De Paul.
Nana, World Cup winner. But then they say for quality individually, no. But Nana Bayela is only 23 years.
Yeah.
But Bayela airball. Even at the Euros.
Sure.
A younger version of Bayela. So, you know, he's seen it all. Because to play in the Euro final, to play in the Champions League final, Nana has more exposure. Çalhanoğlu is born on him, born or Adriana Edieding, Yadibo Bono. But then also, Nana, all round, she team now Inter Milan. And what they say under Simeone Inzaghi. And you understand, so the man has built a team. Nana, it's very difficult to beat. What is that the whole of this season? Okay, matches on my bomb now, over 30 matches, they've lost only 2.
Wow.
1 to Sassuolo in the league, and the other to Bologna in the Coppa Italia. Asan. And in 25 games in the Serie A, Nana, they've conceded only 12 goals in 9 games.
Wow. And what's their scoring rate?
50, how much? 50 plus.
Wow.
Almost 56 was I. That should tell you, say, this is a team that is doing everything right at both what ends. We know how to what defend. The only time they've conceded more than 2, Nana, in the 30 plus games they've played this season. Time on Monday, Benfica. Oba Kai say Benfica shall be 3B in the Champions League last group stage game. No, and on 3-3 in that game.
Yeah.
Because that was even a dead rubber for them. So
They had already qualified.
They are already qualified. But Numpo, they showed character in that game. And they managed to claw their way back from 3 down to play what? 3-3 in that game.
Oh, okay.
It's almost consider you too. And I know about 2 almost consider yeah. Yes, Roma, 2 years sure more. And Numpo, they ended up winning by 4 goals to what? To 2. So if you are looking at the strength of this Inter Milan team, Nana, it has to be what? The defense, how they don't ship in goals. Because all around Europe, Nana team being about 20 plus games, I consider 12. 25 games, they've considered only 12. That should tell you what the coach is doing for Inter Milan. And I like the fact that you were talking about the substitutions and the quality.
Yeah.
Because Oshe, say when you two am, not the Marco Arnautovic I Abba.
Like for like.
Like for like. No you can say Damian, not the Dumfries. Abba. Or ye Mkhitaryan or the Fratesi.
Yeah.
Abba. So it looks like we are keeping the shape.
Same.
Makato say, Nana, sometimes there's consistency. Coaching, you know, because these coaches understand what it takes to be what? To be consistent. Coaches, I mean, your total football coaches, you experimenting during what? A game.
Last hour, so you Lautaro.
Alexis Bell. Same. We are keeping the shape of the team throughout what? The entirety of the game. And I think, say, Adia Bakwa, Amboa, Atletico Madrid, Osha, Nana, the 7 shots they had, none was on target. Can you imagine? Inter Milan limited Atletico Madrid to 0 shots on target. Adebakwa Ambom was the fact that now all pair Marcos Llorente, any Griezmann up front. But then Llorente had to double up as what? A midfielder. Because naturally he's not what? A striker. Into Osha, any more, they were what? Lacking what?
But Griezmann was even drifting to the right side.
Now Interbo no more bono. The transitional play, no. It's Nana is top notch. They just knew how to draw the Atletico Madrid players for it, then just play the ball quickly behind them. So Atletico knew, say, Nana, so
Mkhitaryan says they should have scored more. You think so too?
Nana, XG, the goals, expected goals now. It was almost 3. They should have scored about 3 goals in this game. They were a bit wasteful, but then also you have to give credit to Atletico. Because Atletico, so they know, say, they always in Simeone. One thing as
Simeone,
Samolino, he's a good player. Onimbobo. Samolino is a good player. Samolino is a Simeone team way. So when you be you need to prove that we are exceptional.
Yeah.
And the coach has also proven that all players be no matter where they go, he can still work with them. Yeah. That's why Griezmann will go in Rome and still come back to him. Morata will go and because Omunim said this is the kind of players as a Mourinho. Onim say players be owa nana obetimi ni omo yeduma afebo until say player make say ball me jaibo.
How versatile is this guy, Axel Witsel?
Axel Witsel, Nana, he's a good player and he's good on the ball.
And
that's about DM, about CM, about AM, but it's about CB.
Sometimes he plays along the ball in the back 3.
Back 3. Sandra, that was where he was playing.
Back
3 no. Oh no, he was the man. Now Hermoso Mobo alongside him.
What's size though?
No, he's huge.
Oh, huge.
Oh, huge.
TV tuna mhunu sa. Onya huge sa o.
Oh, na anda bani mo jukaka.
O de beto to ventonje mo ne.
There be ventonje mo so. There be fella ni mo. Oni fella di jaw to fella ni so. But ni mo juso kakra.
I'm talking about your regular center back.
No, he's not. He wouldn't be your regular center back. But who say you tuning ama Nana. He knows the job he's doing.
Yeah.
You tuning ama he know.
I like how versatile it's been. Team Biobe
no, but they be Atletico players no. Obi any more versatile. Now, because you ain't started, no about right back.
Yeah.
You didn't about CM or about right midfield. Say see your second striker alongside Antoine Griezmann. It's a team need there. Catch us there, boss. We are winning, no. So regardless where we place you, you should be able to play. Thomas Lemar, when he made that move from Monaco,
no left back,
no ball left back, or ball left wing back, not or striker. They be any be heading or ball. But they say na say Koki Saul and Rodrigo Depon. Imagine Fifi Wafa. In Tiama other positions there were because ordinarily and Kamaka Sorrente should be playing in that middle way.
No, but Molina and Lino on the wing backs.
Now well Molina and Samolino the wing backs. No about the Jimenez Mone at the end with the Ewechi. Hermoso Mario Hermoso. Nana, the coaches keep it simple. And your shock is that these coaches worked under the same coach before.
Right.
So it means say Adiciano Obia Eding Esuya Nobeti Eding Esuya. But then yesterday we saw the more superior 3-5-2 formation.
Sure.
And that's the Inter Milan team. Right. Nana Makase, I've said it. Say my best team in Europe now. Inter Milan.
All right.
No two ways about it. Because ball no winning ball. And yesterday you saw the goal he scored. It was just a mistake. It was just maybe a C. When we switch in the concentration. And that was all. A fast break from Lautaro Martinez. And we saw how Marko Arnautovic shares our goal. Now a 1-0 lead or advantage in this tie and a matchup, Nana, is not enough. If Inter would go to the Wanda and qualify, it's either said they prevent Atletico from scoring. And Atletico are meeting in recent times. If you push them to the wall, Nana they play. So this tie is far from over.
Right.
I still tip Inter as favorites, just like I did yesterday for them to what? To advance. But another tie is far from over.
All right, sir.
And at Philips Stadion, I also said Dortmund. I was tipping Dortmund to carry the day because they had share materials now quality no also. And the teams are more bought throughout the group stages now to play PSG, to play Newcastle, to play AC Milan, and top the group. Now you can't play all these teams, manage to qualify, and just lose in the round of 16. And then Osha boy now. They played some exciting football. But then PSV also knew, say, home advantage, if we don't get something here, Nana, going to the signal you do now, it will be very, very difficult for us. Into PSV team now, Abaso. For me, I'm still tipping Dortmund to qualify over the 2 legs.
Right.
But then this is the Champions League. This is the Champions League. Nana, and you make games with Baso. Arsenal Airco Porto. Nana, I think in 2010, I remember when Arsenal went to Porto and they lost. And in that game, there was a back pass to a young Chesney. If you remember that game, there was a back pass. Man, the back pass no didn't sako here. And Porto for any indirect free kick on the share. If you remember that game, and we say Arsenal fans who have won the Champions League in the last 14-15 years, we remember this game I'm talking about. The Stadio de Dragão, Nana, is not an easy place for Arsenal to go.
The Dragon Stadium.
The Dragon Stadium. And yet easy side. Now, Portuguese fans see any moment.
All right.
It's going to be very difficult. Over 2 legs, I'll tip Arsenal to qualify. But then this is the first leg, which I don't see Arsenal winning convincingly. If they might win, they are favorites to win. But then we should expect something from Porto. Right. Barcelona, Airco Naples. Nana, I'm just realizing, say, Francesco Calzona, the new Napoli head coach now. Or double up. And a Slovakia head coach now. He's worked with Napoli in 2 different stints. 2015 to 2018, he was an assistant coach working under Mauricio Sarri. He came back again in 2022 as a technical director. So he knows the team. And I'm not surprised why they gave that some of the team hiding. But then, Nana, it's Barcelona we are talking about. Xavi, Nana league ne entry. The league is not over.
They are born in Spain. No?
Yep, league ni ko enrie yo.
I'm Madrid in here.
Nana, 8 points.
Oh, okay.
League ni yo.
Yo.
But Nana, Xavi would want. I don't say Xavi would want to prove people wrong. He would want to prove a point before he leaves.
Right.
And he knows that winning the Champions League would be great. So Napoli team now. The only boost is Osimhen.
All right.
But then, Nana, over 2 legs, our team Xavi's Barcelona to qualify.
Barcelona to qualify at the expense of Napoli over 2 legs. The gospel according to Josiah. 5 minutes past 10. Time for us to go on to the WhatsApp messages. For Etimi Ediaba. Proudly brought to you by Techno Mobile. Techno Mobile. Akofa ayet Techno. Phantom V-Fold Ediaba. It's got an incredible photography experience. It has a big memory capacity. And after crapo, ne battery one more dense from Kwan, unye bitwa, bibiabe konka. For all your Techno mobile phones and its accessories, for any chair, Dakuman Junction, 2nd floor, na Bejiwo Techno Mobile and its accompanying accessories. Let's go on to the WhatsApp messages now. Okay, this one reads, good morning, Nana. I wish my darling club Liverpool all the best tonight. They play against Luton, eh? Okay. Achim Asafo ena Piaga edit me message every buy. We say, hi, good morning, Nana, to you all. This is your boy, Oscar, from Volta region near Anglogan. Nana, now if you meet my dear club Hala Madrid, you have to think twice because Mbappe is coming. All right. We say, good morning, Nana. You and your panelists are doing a great work for Mother Ghana. Nana, please don't read this on air. Wow. Okay, I will not read it on air. My name is Charles from Suhum Amanase. We say, good morning, Nana, and your pundits. Once again, shouts to the star boy, Mutala. Nana, the Formula 1 season is back. First stop is the Bahrain series. This season also marks the end of Lewis Hamilton's tenure with Mercedes. He'll be moving to Ferrari next season. 7 times world champion. 103 wins, 197 podiums. This is Zilla GH from Niayiku Estate, Dowenya. And I didn't read my message yesterday, but hey, Charlie, nothing spoiled. Thank you for understanding. God bless you. Yeah, your Formula 1 analysis reminds me of some guys I know who love Formula 1 to the hilt. Kwame and Icardi. Those guys, they love it. Huh? Good morning, Nana. For the first time, I think Man City is going to win the league. Moreover, Inter Milan can make it to the finals again. Hopefully, Barcelona will win tonight. This is Raphael from Sege. This one says, good morning, Nana and your team. I'm Agbesi Yanle, a.k.a. Zanzibar, slowly, from Parent Nest International School, inside Community 18 Spintex, Cambodia. Even though I'm a fan of Madrid, but today, no matter how Barcelona is struggling, they'll score Napoli. That spoiled my bet last weekend. Woto. Greetings to all Poita Ashanti guys inside both the village and outside the village. Safe journey to those who will be able to go to Togbi Nani's funeral this weekend. Max Boss, no size. Well, say good morning, Nana and the entire crew. I'm very happy for my team, Man City, for the win yesterday. Greetings to all citizens across the globe. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for your message. Abdul Rahman, Kufuria Achim Tafo. Well, say good morning, Max Sports crew. Jorginho and 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 have played this stage before at Chelsea. Isaac Newton from Boche. When I know about Arsenal players are almost stage BB Dano. We see Jorginho and 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 about the stage that.
70% of the first team.
Right. Good morning, Nana. How are you all today? Barcelona will win. Fantastic submission from Nana Adu. This is Kwame Ethan from Dawenya. We also say good morning, Max Sports. I said it yesterday that it will be a hard game, but Inter will win it. I couldn't stake the game yesterday, but my predictions came up. Scop Slick from Santa Maria inside Antieku. This one says, good morning, Nana. Please tell Josiah that we Arsenal fans are monitoring him who SMS from Oyarifa Hotel Junction. This one reads, good morning, Nana Darkwa-Gyasi and your team in the studio. Hope you are good. Yes, we are fine, alhamdulillah. My name is Muhammad Abdullah, 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Allah. Inside Nima, hot coffee down. Nana, my team United missed the Champions League football, but inshallah, next season we'll come back stronger. Nana, my regards to my wife, Abiba, and my twins, Mikhail and Abdul Rahman Mohammed. I love them more. Have a good day, sir. Shalom. Good day too, sir. Well, it's a good morning, Nana, and your fellow pundits. The only difference between Saka and Foden is Saka happens to be defensive and attacking-minded player, and Foden is more of an attacking player. And I'll go in for Arsenal 3-1 win over Porto. This is Atanga John from Teshi. I'm toxic from Tema. Nana, tell Joe that Nicolo Barella is not 23 years, he's 27 years. 7th February 1997. This one also says, good morning, Nana TCL and your crew. This is a from Nana Max by TCL from Doma Tunchen Kakra. Nana, please. Okay. All right. Okay. Action. I've seen your message. This one says, good morning, Nana and the entire sports crew. It's been a while I came here. My greetings to all the boosters around the globe. And God be with you all. Anayok Thomas Ewola. Thank you, sir. God be with you too. Well, it's a good morning, NDG. Greetings to your pundits. I love to see Inter versus Man City in a home and away play. Inter is playing good football. I pray Phobia win its first match in the second round against stubborn RT at 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐂. I'm Eggbone from Lakeside. Greetings to workers of Lakeside Laundry Boss Shop at Lakeside Community 1. It's a good morning, Nana, and your wonderful panel. You guys have taken Ghana sports to another level. Keep on with the good work and God will not shame you. The second leg between Atletico and International Milan will be a tough one. Tonight, Arsenal will win. GFA, please settle the Queens. Joel from Bubuashi. Don't worry, Gift Yawari will be speaking to us very soon in that exclusive big interview. She'll be telling us more about the bonus brouhaha. Good morning, NDG. Hope you are doing well with your crew. Where is my man, Bra Kweku? All right. It's your boy Gabriel Adu from Ningo. Hi Nana, good morning. How are you doing? Today Barcelona will win tonight's game. Courage from Adenta Mother Love. We say good morning. My name is Lil E. No amount of gaslighting will convince me that Bellingham is better than Kobe Menu or Dejabanya with you. Just praying for FC Porto to Arsenal 2-0. This one says, hi Nana, I'm KK from Teshikam 2. Do you know Titi will leave Bayern at the end of the season? Yes, we just said it, bro. Thank you for your information, but we've already said it. The #1 sports station in Ghana, Max Sports, no size. Greetings to Raskobi 1 of Nsawam Senior High School. This is Mr. Odeneo from Teacher Mante. We also say, hi, Max Sports. Hope you're good. Good day to you all. Keep up the good work. Today, Arsenal is crashing Porto into 5 different pieces. If Arsenal win with more goals, Joe should not come to work tomorrow. Napoli win or draw. Astonish Qatar and Onusudiwe Baye. We also say, good morning, Max Sports. Today, Arsenal is going to destroy Porto and Saka will score 2 goals again. Greetings to my friend Eric, Bobo, Abolowe, Ako Nana and Eben, all in Adenta, and Peter Pan from Ashaiman. Okay. We say good morning. I'm Fabregas from Ashaiman, Bechile. Barcelona will win by 3-0. Well. We say good morning, Max FM. This is Young Mula from Awoshi, Mary Lucy Street. Tell your man when it comes to quality, Atletico Madrid is ahead of Inter. Well, that's your opinion. We'll go for a break. When we return from the break, well, so much to come your way. from the local scene. Don't flick your dial. We are back. But mind you, tonight is all about Champions League football. to come, our exclusive big interview with Mrs. 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 Mensah, chairperson of the Black Queens Management Committee and executive council member of the Ghana Football Association. On a wide range of issues. Why not hear about the women's football strategy at GFA? We look at the state of our various national teams, the female national teams. Then our focus will be on the Black Queens and the Black Princesses. The Queens are in an Olympic Games qualifier on Friday, and the Princesses will be participating in the African Games Accra 2023. It's about the Month of Love promo by 𝐿max_𝐵y. Month of Love promo, 𝐿max_𝐵y. I can't how many days? I can't 7 days, 1 week more. Near the barrier here. If you have not shopped at 𝐿max_𝐵y yet, please be in a hurry to go to 𝐿max_𝐵y. Now, brand, number 2 Tonyoma be to say Techno Infinix ITEL. Your brand CB na make count for amount. Your leading accessories, ebi deɛ yɛatete so krampo Ghana ha nyinara udru a wobon se ampa ye deɛ no ɛna ne bo no ɛda fam ani kasɛm ne sɛ wobe shopping ɛwɔ Month of Love yi mu a yɛwɔ akyɛdeɛ bi te sɛ smart watches, yɛwɔ chocolates awodo, yɛwɔ mugs, yɛwɔ sparkling wines ɛne ne ɛkeka ɛka ho. We have over 40 branches across Ghana, in Accra, Kumasi, Takrade, Tamale, Sunyani, Ho, Koforidua, Swedro, Cape Coast, and Brekum, where you experience a world-class customer service with approved 12 plus 1 month manufacturer's warranty. Log on to www.maxby.com.gh and now www.technoghana.com. So how about my 𝐿 being linked to the assistant coaching job of the Black Stars? What you trying to say? A bit good deal. Ediama Ghana now. And now in the Rebecca say Mutala Adu is being reconsidered for a return. And also you can't want them the dada. And idea SN the na ba. Inti yenshey na yen also yen can't want them togbe apede. Hey, wakasa u. Hey, wakasa papa. You better House of Oak on board chairman and can enano pay. Sounds so ena anya bia mi busa u. Inti sika na ye de kwa koma Black Stars ewo Côte d'Ivoire 2023 no. A yentimi ankodi ni nyina no. Yentimi pone ho kakra ma Black Queens is monye. Mo bonus is monye. Black Princess monye. Na muntimi enko shega na nyonyam. Yebobusa same way at the appropriate time. Why the bonuses of our female national teams are not paid on time, and why we seem to be dragging our feet when it comes to bonuses regarding the female national teams. One day and our bar, ye can't sem. Ghana Football Association there or say ayoyo. They want ex-footballers to be part of the establishment. And until Yenyua Esme Mens, former House of Oak captain, Yaka said there, Esme has been appointed as the club licensing manager of the Ghana Football Association. Into Esme Mens, congratulations on your new appointment. Ebre swan, ye babe boao, na die kubia, yetimi atentam ashe, said ye, ebe ma Ghana football so aiden, afanin tumapa afra, enti, shenon so se, ye shall see efri hatsobok, togbe apede. Ana enani na enani rantem enra eni ne bnadan no ase wotutu nyoma sebe ya House of Folk de oye ni nyina eni beba ho na dudo na hu akoma pa wo edema House of Folk nti phobia house no ene wa dabraka no de fakwe no mko inspection ya de wa dabraka no. Okay, Michamofa, Frank Nelson Wonkulu. I saw you, Uncle Frank, yesterday. It's been a long time I saw you. I know you are listening to us. Good morning. Good morning to Alhaji Moro Akambi. Good morning to Vincent Odoteswa. Good morning to Herman Hesse. I saw you guys with the king yesterday. God bless you guys. But on his say, and you pay idea osayi one saying one yinaya men say anything. And the House of Work supporters and some took be. After all he's done, he expects some level of appreciation. What you say? Our
fans better be realistic. Again, they should look at what happened at Côte d'Ivoire, and they will learn to appreciate what we are doing.
Equatorial Guinea before then.
And Equatorial Guinea, they should learn what happened in all those places. Why were we knocked out everywhere? Because we are backward. You see, we've fallen behind. In the 60s, 70s, and early 80s, when we were dominating, okay, the others were not investing in football. Now we have stopped investing, and they are investing. You see what I'm saying? What Haas is doing is the right way to go. What else would you want your club to do? We want to build the foundations so that we can win trophy after trophy. And this is the only way it has to be done. They better appreciate it's not easy, particularly during difficult times. Even government is struggling to build more infrastructure, government. Okay, so if their board has done this, they better be proud. They should look at the competition. Who has done this? Who has done this? It will be ingratitude on their part if they keep complaining. They should know that something solid is being done. If we are not serious, how will we do this? We want success more than they can imagine. And we want it to be sustainable. You understand? So we are doing the right things, and everybody appreciates it. You see, FIFA knows the importance of these kind of things. That's why they are planning to build academies across Africa. But we've taken the lead. You see what I'm saying? And what we are doing so far is satisfying some of the requirements for qualification to play in the Africa Super League. So we are thinking ahead. You see what I'm saying? As far as Ghana is concerned, Haas is ahead of its time. I can tell you. As far as Haas is concerned, I mean Ghana is concerned, Haas is ahead of its time. We are ahead of others. And those who matter in the game, who understand, they appreciate what Haas is doing. You know, I know that GFA officials appreciate it. Of course, Abedi Pele showered praise on us. You know, of course, Araba also appreciate the way they have what we have. You see, that's the reality. So I think that they should be realistic and temper their feelings with reality. Okay, I would have been very proud to be a fan of House of Hope, and of course I'm proud to be the chairman of House of Hope that is doing the things that a modern club must be doing. Okay, again, these things that we have built, we don't have to build them again. We can now focus purely on the game, commit resources to the game. Okay, so at the time our counterparts will try to be doing this, we are doing additional things. We are ahead. And again, we also want to match, you know, up to our partners, Cincinnati, you know, Hoffenheim, and others that we are exploring partnerships with. We got to be there to be able to qualify for those kind of partnerships. So I think that anybody who genuinely loves us should be proud of what we are doing. It's not easy. Thank you.
But let me just add something.
As of Vox supporters, Masuma Togbe Simunya realistic kakra. Ghana hano, why na mufu se the oye no bi. Na government cross struggles or besi stadium baku, bote ma said ombreye. Na munya botre bibia yen kakra. Togbe sanding some kakra buy. Na nsem o de buy no, was say opeso building more structures and pempenso opeso de house of folk ekudru no. Odi sheba munya hu hwiyo. We ene nsem a yera Togbe esuso ede ebaye inti shenonsom na former Togbe apede board chairman had to work
and some supporting admin office, you see, so you realize that then we'll have so much surplus space at commercial center, so we can expand, you know, the commercial activities there. And remember that we'll have so much office space at Woman as well. You know, where indeed most of the activities will be happening invariably. Because here is more like, you know, a point to connect to the city and activities that, you know, so, but the real football operations, so there will be so much space. So this is really forward looking. And as I said earlier, at one time we thought we can have a rooftop okay, like above this rooftop, and a roof further above, which would be like have a helipad. You know, when you are going to Bobian, you don't have to go through all the traffic. But when we have visitors from abroad, keep a small helicopter there, you know, fly you to Bobian and back. Cincinnati, you don't have to go through all the traffic. We have our meetings. At our meeting, just go up there and then Bobian and then back. You know, you see, it's also good for brand building, image building, that will enhance our commercial value and make us more attractive to sponsors. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you cannot divorce the technical bit from the commercial bit. They are inseparable. They are like twins. They have to work together. You see, but without the resources, you can't support the technical. You get me? If you look at the payroll of the likes of Sundowns, there's some players who earn almost $4,000 a month. You see what I'm saying? You can't continue to pay on average $1,500 a month and expect to compete with those who are paying $40,000 a month. So we need to enhance the commercial aspect. Extremely important. If we are not happy about what happened in Côte d'Ivoire, then we should appreciate what we are doing here.
Exactly.
If we are not happy about what happened in Côte d'Ivoire, the more reason we should appreciate what else is doing. You see what I'm saying? Invest in infrastructure. We don't have much. You know, even how they call it, the Africa Games people, they were considering looking at Pogman for our training facilities, because we don't have much in this city. You know, we don't have much in this city. You see, and our new coach, who's been all over, extremely appreciative of Pogman. He's been at Steve Mazembe. He's been at WAC. Okay.
Congo.
He's been in Congo. He's been in Haiti and all of that. He appreciates. Not many of the clubs he has worked with have anything close to Pogman. They said even, video showed it and passed around some of these colleagues, and they were all very appreciative. You see, yeah. So this is all very much forward-looking, laying the foundation, for future development. It's got to be appreciated. You see, look, Accra will not be available to us again. No? We're just short of facilities. Has us to look for a place to play next weekend and subsequent weekends because of these Africa Games. You see all the last many projects that are going on to get Legon ready, to get what's the name of the Boteman ready. For a country that we claim to love football, we have nothing. People who don't appreciate what we are doing here, they don't know where the game is going. They have no idea. You see, how far we're here, this night they were very appreciative. You see what I'm saying? But people like Montari, very appreciative. He's been all over the place. Very appreciative what we're having. And Morris, as I said, our new coach, who has been at Champions League winning sides, he just is so happy about what we are doing. So we'll get this done within the next 2 weeks. Then we focus on getting Pogman also ready. Hopefully another 1 to 2 months at most. Some of the contracts have let us down. Unlike these guys who truly have worked to schedule. Because at first you promised to do within like 10 months maximum. Of course, but the country went through difficulties. We also went through difficulties. Funding these things during COVID, it's not a child's play. And during a debt crisis, it's not a child's play. Very, very tough. You see, very, very tough. We could have finished probably 10 months. Yeah, a little bit earlier. You see, but we haven't done too bad. You broke the walls. You broke the old one in May. In May 2022,
2022, yes.
So this is not too bad. This is not too bad.
So within 2 years.
So it's not bad at all. You see. So that's it. So thank you so much for the support.
Royal Majesty.
does it come with a sort of relief as far as getting this kind of benefits out?
No, the good news is that once you put it in place, you don't have to do it again. You see what I'm saying? When it's just like Arsenal. When Arsenal were building the Emirates, they had so much difficulties in even recruiting top players because resources were limited. You see.
What it took me or mama Arsenal example ni nyina say brand Arsenal AC Emirates no mun team recruit top players sans no mun discani run infrastructure mu inti has for no munya abote bebi opeso ode mu kono but dada we dem chawo me am king de o ye ni nya ya de papo bankofu we mu no results ama park ni so a check you. As we try to build infrastructure and build the foundation, no. Now, I reflecting how the team also performs on the field. It's 46 minutes past, and I know do you with you better.
It's indeed a big relief because it wasn't an easy decision. It wasn't an easy decision to commit to this because he couldn't commit and then fail to complete. So I'm saying, so it wasn't an easy decision. Puma was not an easy decision. Those of you who have built houses before, imagine the cost of walling 1 acre of land. Now we have walled 20 acres of land. Even the decision to wall the whole place was not an easy one for us. But we thought that we just must do it. Once we were building valuable assets there, we need to protect those assets. You see. And again, there's one thing that is very important. When you go to Madrid, you can't go and watch Real Madrid training. You can't. I mean, it doesn't show seriousness when your training is open to the public. So even your opponents can come and spy on you on the eve of matches. That's why we suffered. You see, walling Pobiman means that nobody can come watch our training unless you're allowed to. That's very, very important. When I went to Bonabo and I was happy that, it's almost ready to come and train, I was say, hey, we don't train here.
But we'll hold on to that one now. Now, yeah, Gifty or Mensa. All right. But let me first talk about Esme Mensah and his appointment. Okay. Esme Mensah is a former House of Oak captain. He's actually a very good friend of mine. 2009 or the House of Oak Edgy League or Ghana. Na Esme Abobo Oman and South Africa. You appointed Esme Mensah as the head of the club licensing department of the GFA. Or saying administrative assistant to all the national teams at the national team department. So the post for fra wanya enono. Inti former Real Sportive and House of Oak captain Charlie, my guy, Santa. Congratulations. Then there's also another appointment for Joe. Some of Joe Crowder were active in recent times. Tetezuta. Mediama former captain. Also, you are appointing him as manager of the GFA Elite Football Academies, the technical directorate of the or manager or GFA technical directorate. Now, the position manager of the GFA Elite Football Academies. Into Tetezuta. Congratulations to you, bro. Wone Esme said the 𝐾𝐂𝐊 in penny for one bema ex-players are involved in the running of the game, ma. Dodo na GDS say eya de panti yemfo awo musono. Ye GDS say mo kono so. Mo ba ko bibia ex-footballers so eni beje na daku bi ye pebi dia be kan wa ye de adwuma mo ye no ayemfato. Nti congratulations to Esme and afimpo eye Jozuta. Black Queens. Enna, you do almost so. For Tony Blair.
Where is going?
No, because hey, my ministry phone. Now, I beg guy, I'm my friend. All right. Joe, Nana Adu say na dey da so nti yenko. Why? Aye.
Yes, Nana.
Aye, befa.
Togbe kasa na do so. Dem so ubo ni nyanka.
There be boni nyanka be take show ni nyina.
Yeah, it will take because a door so pa. And I was actually watching the video and it's here for to bet me. Yeah, Facebook way.
He's emotional about the things he's saying.
No, Nana, because for him to go to the point of saying, you know, Heart of Oak fans are not appreciating what
he says they should be realistic.
Yeah. Also, my question is, Cote d'Ivoire infrastructure. You see, Debbie, I say, Nana, one thing you can give to the fans, air trophies and wins. But then aside that, if the fans are being ambitious enough, they should know that he is taking their club to a different level. That is one thing they need to understand. United fans bet now say Glazers now. Why? Because they are not winning. And you see, when the fans are frustrated, Nana, they try to blame someone. So what you say? So frustration. You see how Ghanaians are frustrated about the Black Stars. Now who are they blaming? Obi on your selection now they are you. You get the point. Someone who Togbe in your selection will pack so. And not Togbe selection. Togbe doesn't select the players to play. And you know, I like the man's analogy. Whenever he goes to Europe and uses a club in Europe, at the year what? An instant. And he mentioned Arsenal. This is not the first time. That no year or annual general meeting. During one of his speeches, he spoke about the same thing. No. If you're a Heart of Oak fan, if you're a Heart of Oak fan, try and find just one day and move to all edifices from Pobiman to Adabraka.
But this is an exercise you should be doing.
And Heart of Oak.
Yeah, who say no? One day Uber Juma was say, oh, Charlie Tony. Only Mr. Ricky. Person me call exercise be.
Yeah.
Now what first Sabali.
Near the camera.
Come out for camera.
Near Kwa.
So first, Mbako be some permission of asking penny for no. Then you go to Pobiman. We are not about Phobia House.
Phobia House.
We are no more in Ninya. No more baby you on TV station. So
no has one in show.
And they do the can be an hour straight.
But we are trying to let their fans. Yeah, we are enlightening their fans.
Football no,
it's because beyond just what's on the pitch.
Kotoko has one
because the investment the man is doing, any investment get wow. No, what's the frustration? No, it's the frustration.
Anyway, come with Sanko Bianca was
I'm telling you. Anna,
now someone will be a demonstration.
Me say United for Lusu here be true baby. Now fans say swimming pool walk Carrington a check. Are you kidding me?
Me Hearts for no be on kakra won. Oma dia ba ko pa. Opa my papa ni decide so or yes I did.
And any day.
Aso we kakra ba.
Any day.
It looks like a DIF.
Onya can be no dute.
No, but what? Nana, what's that? Anadu Bisa said. But what's the guarantee? Said this
as realistic and you know what I mean. I don't want to use words that best sounding insulting, but Odesheba, Nyamidin Seru, scientific analysis, any mental exercise, being and a wire. Why do you know so me and few has beji African Cup?
And yet Cup of Major. But go forward, did be say.
Is the frustration?
Mami Samuso Asemo. And yes, Uncle Fimi Omde has G double no.
And then the Omon carry.
Odesheba, they be me busa on already BB. And I mean busa say. These same people, no, you know, Super Cup.
Opa,
oh yeah,
Opa, my time move 5 minutes for exercise. We 5 calls.
That's what I'm saying.
You see, no, but then that's just
two times no coming.
Senior, no realistic football club is run on sentiments. Me misika ya de.
Yeah.
Usika nimbi. Me say Obintini asumasi.
They are most trusted people.
Woman na misika no mutimi bon buy am mo car sika no so ban fa.
Obu di ba.
Into who a businessman. Would you listen to supporters and say these people are useless? That's the question I'm asking you. Maybe so, Nana.
You see, football fans, they frustration.
Oh, what is
they be a because you see when a team is not winning, even Kotoko this season.
Look,
let's go to Kotoko
and let's get it very clear. They be a because do chasa. Wonim se ne chiacha. Who de mi chiasi? Any partner empempia to da omu kan nyoma eyo omu ya omu akumu mu ha so folk no bebre wadwene papa o bebre better ideas a to gbe bie ni promo omu ana oni omu din koma obo se se mi fa ko
unza na waye nyama bebre
mama no si mitie futu we mitie baako mitie mienu a ebeboa but people go on radio and they want to insult the man. They use filthy language.
That's not fair.
They talk rubbish, excuse me to say, against this man, an accomplished person like this, in the name of football. Of say, the papa. You can criticize, but be constructive. Because some papa will say, I say me to assume, but to be insulting and to making the man feel like he's done nothing for the club, that is ungratefulness, bro.
No, maybe say, season Yishasi, how many general meetings and now meetings between management and fans and Akotokwan Hoodie. Until said they started winning.
Say he has promised them an AGM and he keeps postponing the AGM. Nasia or say match or the AGM no ba. He's going to ring changes in the board. Maybe.
Because no, for you to go all the way to the Netherlands and bring in a tactician, so big, and yet you don't. It looks like the investment at Papa Niyena. Now people are not really certain now, based on sentiment and poor results in tea. They always try to find someone to blame. So what you say? Frustration. Now must say yes, Ghana football. All these things are frustration because the team is not winning. What's now one be obi kebia? Odo who's heading a gym. But Nana heart of folk haven't share nyomo yena. Nana, they have a banner facilities. Nana one of the best. That's what the man is doing. That's what Togbe is doing for heart. So Nana, and the people you are doing the thing for, Nana, are not appreciative of what you are doing now. Will you continue? I'm sure I don't want to ask. So as I say, I just feel the Heart of Folk fans should be considerate a bit. They should look at what the man is doing. Nana is geared towards what? Getting results on what? On the pitch. And you know, in the statement, he speaks about what? Nana lifting the brand of what? Heart of Folk. Also, you see a helipad. Snebea, Cincinnati, for the Hoffenheim for the bar. And you have no mobile traffic. Oh, see helipad. Yes, helipad. Nana. Now, when the fee, chop and the fee, Hoffenheim and Abesio, if you want to go Cincinnati.
How we are not to your best supporters is in Domuntas.
So they'll just want the club to be winning. No, Nana, if you baby, never drew baby. So what you say? And he made mention of Arsenal's hybrid Emirates transitional time. No, sometimes it was hard time for Arsenal. Then easy moving from hybrid to what? To the Emirates. And he even spoke about the fact that they were not spending on big players because they were injecting that money into what? Into the club, into the new stadium, the new project. Can you just imagine? Say Heart of Folk. A do time on the most crucial game of the year, another season now. NSC team catch on say Mombo. Can you just imagine?
Team would 100 years.
100 years no be born the most crucial game of a season. The most important game of it to be fear. Near NSC Akajan said there be a stadium no Yamaun Yusu. That is the era the man wants to move away from. So what I say. So
you go bring problem. Kingsley the Graph say add Dr. Nyaho to Dotena Kambi. Kingsley the Graph. Oh, the Odeba.
So what was that?
It's not about it being there, but then how factual.
Okay, so Kingsley the Graph say, and you say be a omunya Juma Ma club no. But or say eya omu didi supporters not them. Sanko funa boom din. Sana Kingsley Neka.
And no dear. Nana, they be make say.
And no dear. About yeah. Utu ajira mo afo no. Na utu hands over. Momone. Ana kura. Sabio. Yewra odote.
Yeah.
Any akambi.
Yeah.
Obi na form adwuma na omu ye o.
Say obi adwuma.
Enti no. Also mu sibi on betimi supporters na
Akasa. Exactly.
Sabi, we a leader. You are a leader to accommodate everybody and their opinions.
Exactly.
Say supporters betimi go overboard.
Is it the case say o fan we adwuma bi mu a or ye adwuma ma o and now ye adwuma ma company no. They are two different things.
No, oye adwuma ma
Heart of Folk.
Because unzeti for the say in BBH
I can be able to tell our board members of Hearts of Folk. They are not board members of
Togbe.
strategic African security.
The point I'm
And in any case, if you care to know, Tobe even met those people in the club.
The point I'm trying to say, then never Adiba Bro so say, on Casabia, Nipawe or Yaw, but to say, oh, yeah, don't have to post supporters in the end to mean Papa Weka. And don't Sambre now, Obi, I didn't be said. You are serving the interest of the person much more than the club.
I thought I saw a language, a beba bontion. To every action, there's a reaction. Huh? Uko kase papa no kra has kra onyeshi has no digi ni companies ni na one funny one me bata hasa in can the company ni ntimi nkoso. What kind of reaction do you expect?
Obviously, those people
because they are serving his interest,
and they also know what's happening. They also
see,
know,
the larger interest is about the club, but you will be on that club nano. So it's about allegiance to the person and the club in general, because any kind of vision and a own vision. So Tobe cannot have a different vision from what Akambi has for us to work.
Exactly, should be in line.
So if you are insulting Tobe,
and that's part of it,
Akambi might come at you.
And that's part of it. Opa young going to heart board members here. Ni papa pana benya trust will move day by day will be those people.
So what me can say there?
Me can't say me.
And if you are,
the point I'm saying say, papa no or a big person or a busy person. Now say mukana man for be considered for vice no money. He's a big man. Into any year now, or big year the one or two be. Oh, for say where the make us uncle yes idea way, uncle yes idea way, and then me run to house of Okaka. In some way, they are changing a bear like Sababa next month on the board. Sad me and say, okay, on my list, Metasaba, you be nephew.
Charlie, you're an automatic clue and real no be jai.
Yes,
by his age, in a for any strength, but you're
they will still be in.
And they do so well has. Yeah, if he has nothing,
Nana, I thought it to be more important for us. Any baby I want to educate to make people understand.
I'm also thinking that why should we be even talking about individuals?
Exactly. It's not even needed.
Us is bigger than those two people.
So what he has here. But why is it
now? Thankfully for Hearts of Oak, they have a new managing director, and we've all complained about the fact that managing directors have come and gone, and the club's direction have not been clear, and people have partly attributed it to the existence of those two people around the club's management. They say, "Oh, for Fraba." But
to be honest,
it's just for me. I feel that sometimes it's unfair. I've given you instances.
I equally think so.
When Arsenal were losing, and they were not even making it, we were making tough for they were not winning. People felt that Wenger wasn't good enough. Manchester, you say Glazers. Maybe in the last 10 years, the Glazers have spent than any other Premier League owners. But still, United fans feel that because they are not winning, Glazers. It doesn't make any sense. People are saying Ghana football egu. We're recent idea here. It's frustration because we've gone to the last two AFCONs. We've not been able to what? To progress to the next round. It's a ball egu. You get it. Sometimes we have a frustration.
Meanwhile, your princesses have qualified for the World Cup.
For the World Cup. Your queens are in line to what? To qualify for what? The Olympic Games.
But game negu.
Because
the Black Stars have not performed in international competition. The satellites are filled in
recent times.
So
the piano ye pay obedi.
Forgetting the fact that two Ghanaian clubs are in the money zone
of the CAF Champions League.
And the Champions League. As we are born.
It's the ancient way now. So if Hearts of Oak in America, or say they should be realistic and ambitious. That's what. Or say they should be realistic. They should share. Club no. They are looking at the cup half empty instead of looking at the cup half full. So what you say? They are looking at the cup what half empty. Because investment at Papa no year into the club no. And it will be a bear one say Obeshe na onya shimpo yede enfi club no. Ube kum no. Na ni odi shem no. Enye no po no yede o ye fi.
I agree with you.
No, because
you don't have to be a Egyptian.
So what you say? Nana Shep and Obisa was say even Shep fan base no. The section of the fans every home game omoko share. How much money do they even make?
How is it fan turn up?
So I say, how much money do they even make from gate proceeds? When Hearts of Oak ebo home. Now look at the Popman project. Popman project with an 80-watt room you can say facility over there. Now I just feel that the fans sometimes they should be considerate kakra. They should know what is going on within the club. Say club no ain't me in the trophies. I don't think say Dipa Baku me be hunti and a club in yeding and the trophy because they are occupying a certain position. So these are the things you need to do. Ebema club na heading. This is what they are. These are the things because modern day football is just gone beyond what we play on the pitch. So what you say, creating a good brand is very important. So most of the clubs are crying because of the branding of some of the leagues and the teams. Nana, so if you create a solid brand, but do you think having a partnership with Cincinnati, having a partnership with Hoffenheim, Nana, it comes easy? No, having a partnership with these European clubs, do you think, Nana, it comes that easy? No, it doesn't. So what you say? Just recently, we were here when Accra Lions, they had a new partnership deal. Lothar Matthäus. How much did that even cost? That's Accra Lions. And they just joined the Premier League. So imagine Hearts of Oak. Now we are talking about money. So what you say? We know that the fans have had a chance this season, thanks to you and Prince Anand. We've had commentaries on Hearts of Oak games. I've had a chance to interview some of their fans. And frustration ain't easy. They get very frustrated. But for someone to go and get you a technical director and general manager, when we just can't edit you, we were talking about Rene Heading not long ago. Being a technical director of what? The club. Yes, sir.
But the reports coming in, no monthly Sika House of Folk, a boka, a word, salaries, no, and Yamaha.
Yes, it doesn't see any other club in Ghana.
600,000 Ghana.
And you know that it's yet to be debunked. Sir, fact, no. Sir, we no always say it's yet to be debunked. Say no credit. Say omo boka o players who sing ubia. So Nana, if you are an owner and you are investing all this thing, your sweat, your now the BBA shame. Now at the end of the day, you have the funds not supporting the cause. And it looks like a lost cause. It looks like a lost cause. So we'll just plead with the Hearts of Oak fans. You feel back and say, hey, you come here. But for them to, rain insult and all that, I don't think that it helps. Maybe what the club needs now is the support of the fans. At this point, what the club needs the most. Because I can come and sit here and say otherwise. I was watching the videos of where they were and the things the man said he wants to do. I'll stop. But the man still has, it looks like he has passion for what he's doing. He has passion for the club. So what he has here? Now you open po investing obi tam 200 million po. At the end they want to even report more. One window no be say 250 million. Now fees on person be repeat more. Because of person team in more Champions League. No nyaka or Bo League or Cup way or Koha. So what he has here? Yeah, ton jerseys. It in nature obi we no we recouping your year there. All this shame na. But that's not the case in baby. I was saying that's not the case. People even invest without getting anything in return. Yeah. So if they are still doing it, now then you should know say it's out of what? Love. Sure. It's out of something. So if you're a fan, no, this is not the time. No, this thing is becoming too rife. See, you're super man for. Nana, at every time, we also be no. Nana, sometimes it doesn't help. Right. It doesn't help. If you're a Hearts of Oak fan, many of my kasasa de biya kaspos de obujina. Sometimes the omubo drone you frustration. You hear the frustration. The second round is about beginning. They are starting this weekend. This is the time they need to rally behind the owners of the club, because the vision is so clear. What they want to do with the club, Nana, is very, very clear. And I believe that the next angle will be building a stadium, because Osha say no, you have the support of the fans. Nana, the next angle will be building a stadium for the club. No, you can't play here, go and play somewhere else. And then all these things do not come easy. And that forms are doing football is not easy. All around the world. If you say Glazers are happy spending 1 billion, now they only 1 billion. And it's difficult. So Hearts of Oak fans should be, Papa Nek, I would say realistic. Be objective. Sometimes share results and will be sometimes club I did not doing everything right. Almost swimming pool need training grounds almost the Kosha Allianz Arena. Bene omuna ba Liverpool hiding actually 8 points. So I just hear Nana. So I just feel say Heart of Folk fans no. Eya omunya abuche. So I just say result ball the ball. A drew baby a result in yeding emba. And every club you are seeing now, even Madrid when they had the Galacticos, at some point Nana they were struggling. At some no top players we are seeing one team they were having problems. But then in a year came Madrid almost your new stadium. And that's what one of the directions that you want to what you always want to take. So then the FSA Heart of Folk has started that almost your secretariat. They are renovating this place. Pobima is getting ready. So what I say, and the next step is thinking about building what a stadium, 20,000 or 15,000, Nana, because that was where the Al Ahly's and the Sundowns and Co started from. Me, I feel so after they won the Champions League in 2000 and the Confederations Cup in 2004. Nana, I asked them call hibernation kakra. Because if they had known or if they had what they are getting now as at that time, Nana, their dominance would have what continued. But I say all those years, no, now I say there was nothing. And I see within the club. Now they've gone back, they reflected on all the things they didn't do right, and they are investing into the club. As a fan, what is better than this? So yeah, come modern edifices, a club that owns their own stadium. And this is where it starts from. If you want to be competitive, say teams from fifth division whereby they are coming with a plan. You see your way. So what I say, so at any time, Nana, we have access to everything. We own everything. Nana, House of Folk fans, they should listen to this video, this tape again. They should listen to Togbe, and they should understand what the man is trying to do for the club. Because anyone at all, Nana, anyone. Nipe bi owo emotions. So we say yeah, because when you are investing, you are putting everything into a particular thing. When you are investing and there's nothing coming up out of it, it becomes very, very difficult, extremely difficult for you. So I'm just hoping, say, at least per what we've seen, per the direction the man wants to take the club, how he's spoken about what building a solid brand, bringing in the best. We were just here talking about Christopher Enin moving from Chelsea as a head coach to what? To us as an assistant. Imagine the salary even Enin will be on at Chelsea and what you could earn if it's true. Say Besia. So if you find someone doing all this investment, paying players over what? Player salary, it's assessing any other team or Ghana. It's not that easy. Yes, there reflected our page so. But we all believe that it's just a matter of what? Time. Especially when you get the basics right. Fundamentals year. And at some point to start what? Reaping results. What he has said it right. The club has what? A future. Club no one paper, so a person getting in Kodru. Because Obagana now they are the last team to have won any what? African club competition. How many last team? Both the Champions League and what? The Confed Cup. So what you say? So they still hold a higher status when it comes to our football. They are still a giant. But and maybe 1 to 2 years a year. Then I believe that is the time for them to get something right. So we are just hoping that things will only get better for Accra Heart of Folk. Any Omo fans no. To was here, born the Drew baby results about and for any coach by Munich. Nana.
Thank you very much, Joe. Nana Adu.
Nana Darkwa. I think say me moya adwene on supporters in to was here. FM papa no because of investment away within the club. 13 years here. I was told to media no more. On what can what the common say. The only thing on Femba is so basic stadium. But Bibio here be or the about on board. How to folk with Maka say almost ID any be. Training pitches. Maybe a players better. A better. And they Nana, what the upper young share evening season the baby Saturday season about second round. House of Folk bought most of the best players in the local scene. Everybody put him the move. And even trophies in them by Bebli, but I buy a lot of investment in within the club. I was telling you the other time, say, Papa no need Pabaya or the Babaya MD House of Folk no. On anything less than $5,000. because of where he's coming from. And these are things that papa no nko na obeyi sika de etu anyama ete saka. So Toby Afede has done a lot for the club. Supporters ni nyanto wase. There may be some one or two things bia. And yet the bia so na supporters aka say enye say ya it should be done. Fine. They complain about Odote, Akambi, and staff. Adults on several occasions. But ye nya bibi abedunaka say almost not be the problem for Heart of Folk. Na problem never hen. So me feel say nya to boase kaka. Ye man opportunity no, they head ye besi. So you reshuffle within the border. The direction. You be headed towards. Unless a man for once our mokano, one yama bia. Met menjina so papa bia kase a ninti. Now these people are not helping matters. And yes, I did to say. The man has done a great job. House secretariat, ye bubu no, yes, for barely 1 year ago. And they could done this about 80% done. Within this short period, 2 players a talk commercial center, a year be mine. In this period, House of Folk, if we have about home away from home outside Accra. But no one can say, yeah, but second one still. Accra Sports Stadium is not ready to host House of Folk. So it tells us, a canana, a kunenim. So the man has spent a lot. A boka. Na de babo ko na bedu sam pempen so we. Supporters in Yanto Boase. They are still quality players. Yakoba Yabo second round. Look at the players he signed. Sisaba. Salema Saba. Kuka Saba.
But interestingly, they signed 3 goalkeepers in the off-season.
Yes. All keepers never honor. I can't only reach that.
Wow.
Because Omar Rajasa Ayi. Sakata. Alawa is injured. So they would need at least 2 goalkeepers of Mababwa Ata. So why a lot of investment within the club? Aboka. Signing up Mwafane, Michael Ampedu. These are players are last season. One of the best players who will look at seeing the no. So before say, yeah, Quaye to be more. Go find new coach aba. Technical director or so we investing a lot within the club. But the say, some result ni improve the. But before say, what this man has done in the last 13 years, there is no other club in this country. No much more activities are there. There is no other club in this country. Olympics say you more there, Kotoko you more there. None of these clubs are Ghana Premier League, you know, they can be close in terms of what the man has done in the last 13 years within the club. And so if we say, to Basama, things will come good for House of Folk. But there has a niche no. Madinium said, Niswade who never panel one. Supporters ni young who na time amount for Nibabas had yet no. No make other clubs never come Hanok, or make jump ho. That is what I'm seeing within the House of Folk.
Wow.
Yes. Level no person de kono. Answer na man for be who say I started so abano. No make the class and can never come Hanok. So to what say here, things will come good within the House of Folk team. And I mean, sir, me more question to my call. S-man, to sugar appointment, don't sugar card.
But you call a bouquet for Black Queens, now for Jumra Niemko. Say, the most Tony say, or not down for Biaka, so you're interested. And when you come on.
Very interesting. Very interested.
No clan down with me and go.
Very interested. Very interested.
Michael Asian. Me the maintain say Asian nankasa can say oh interest in
now what is your to cause interest?
Me say me try kaka about especially Asian there no.
Oh nyina.
Me say me try kaka o to ado there na dey pe nkomo akoso deep ne dey am yet no.
E it's an enzo bi so komu deeper won't you.
It's an enyan to wase kaka.
Right.
I doubt ACN will be interested coming around the Blasters in Prempring. Yeah, I doubt. What the way Otuado Diano? Any ACN Diana? ACN not coming to the Blasters to wait in the was much more than Otuado coming back to the Blasters. May assure say ACN what Bob Blaster and be a quick, you know. There are things within the Blasters that he feels for things to be okay for some of these ex-players are like ACN we on board that I see a lay foundation here within the Blasters. Ex-players will be under the wheel who know. Obu who are so kind of straight. Obu also, you know, you can massage things around him. I doubt Michael Essien is ready now for the Blasters assistant coach. I doubt.
Right.
Maybe as time goes on, he may come back, work for the Blasters of Ghana. But in praying, you find yourself in India. You better keep time, kaka. He's a fire personality. Kayenyan were a technical team anymore. Obe commanding a lot of respect within the playing body.
All right.
The personality as Michael Essien, no. Obe commanding a lot of respect.
Okay. My main announcement to you, and it's very important for, you know, show of respect to our listeners. Any woman following or social media, any other platforms, you know. What they already advertised, and I advertisement saying Black Queens Management Committee chairperson, Yenyua 𝐒𝐏𝐻𝐒 Mensa, Ebetritrin Command Power regarding women's football and the Black Queens in particular. San said, Nyame admi fiada Ghana ne Zambia Airbo Olympic Games qualifier. Na said the enyine enim no. Aban de Maya ne ka. Ama Yenyua 𝐒𝐿𝐻𝐒 anano meet the press about so Kumase. And century ni bi kobisa say mani sika kam no. Dear Nampinifo ya wombidi betwe sika na ma wo mu. Enye Queens ne nko a princess ne so aban de wo mu ka. Princess isi akan ewo African Games eba so next month. Ena Queens ne de nyame adum efie de ya omubo Olympic Games qualified. Na intia na mumfo ne se emaya ne bonyo. Ombo afu. Eni ntino gift ni ya adwen se ne be twitwin komo no. Yaka se or Black Queens for the camp. One Maya ne kasa. Ofriwa anamobi also to be a was say abanya sempa bi ka kire Maya ne enenkosi chance ya bobo ni fiada no. Enu djuma no odi. Enti ya twena oyo man adwuma sebe amaya ne ni beje. Yeso ya pese ne kasa na etiefo hu de ekoso. Enti we de mo fa nchen se yentimi amfa ma every premier de beba. Enti we de esre na ne du enko.
Fine. So that is how the situation is. So we are hoping say BBI fine. So that was what I was talking about. Michael Essien situation. It's a menyanka you looking for other option because per the yet the ye hunu. Of course, uncle nim kakra nsa na wabeje blaster edwuma no because imagine here me say free blaster the moon said anche into in kind of personality no for this young generation of Mobasui the within the blaster who's a Michael Essien one of the technical members of our national team or commanding a lot of respect but me say yen ko enim kaka maybe we may see a different things a bit my boy Otuado dear I've already told you that I'm for it no dear me one person man opportunity to select his assistant. My main club license kakra. My monitor.
Okay, so this guy has been moved to head the competitions department. Julius Semuna.
Oh, okay, that is good. That is good. That is good. X-Men, one person after football, he has done a lot. Maybe you'll be a tiny didn't come up. Anytime you're friend, be a may Winnie Bow, may one or two be a hole. So it looks like after football, no football administration, any those kind of things, no. We decided say or the Bekun and Impan. So may te say, yeah, appointed no, or the club licenses board, no, I am one because or you be able to take time, I build in the time, maybe do some pen show we. Into positions there, but the honey, I can say, yeah, consider no. For a position like this, my name so deserve it. And said, yeah, now what can no? Yeah, made a lot of players opportunities to come around our footballer. Because they've played the game to the highest level. Nobody decided to say football administration, so it be the rim. So considering experiments about boy local league, who how we sit here no. Others say it's good opportunity for him to go and serve on that area. Every my boy may a game no aqua couldn't go him. So Esme start with money year and make sure say good things will come and to help our football. Tatasuga then men can be in front of him because we'll be our passing through the rounds. I be a management member for Mediama Football Club, a key person in the PFAG. Oh, new appointment like this, and get something new when it comes to our game. So only they mentioned that I spend a lot of time on him. My last one here, Black Queens in says no nana. Imagine here me say in pen inform them to find solution to it. Madam give to a worry. Say penny relationship with the current football association and the current government, you know. By the close of the day or tomorrow, you know, things will be sorted for the Queens to be comfortable and open-minded. So many people come game of more bonus so that Friday because a crucial game for the Black Queens. Maybe in Kansas and Yamo Mashe within this year, sir. Nora by this particular game but Masai Duregu. So you're making sure say Adia be a Maya here. So the Madrid will fine no mercy against Zambia. No. The Ministry of Youth and Sports, the government, and the Football Association intensify no. Na Maya and Sanka. Because a yard doors in recent times, Krumha. Say do crucial moment motivation and Maya here to compete when it comes to our game. In Lustra, I don't a little bit slow, kaka. And in Penifon to one more year. Name one Black Queens for no any sound mind. No moving against Zambia because it's their biggest game in recent times. So be beyond me here to make sure say, I'm make my boss our game no, they will need it. I'm gonna make sure about the South support and my Madam gives this say. Penny meetings I have to say was starting your more you know. By the close of the day, be now result to be a baby going forward no. About on board. Now boy my yakwa then they are couldn't because fine woman I'll make sure say put the things in place the Black Queens and her time I ball qualifies and in there yeah against Zambia now within 2 to 3 months think catch it there be a won't be no I say company for more Monsaka especially when you use category see the blasters nachi into at least young put that amount of money be man by ye now some Ghanaians were interested in Olympic Games in terms of football. They are the only key about to make their call.
I remember that Pascal.
Yes, I'm to man qualify. It's a man quite about to make football no I could Olympic game. So at least government, ministry, and the football association should do everything possible to motivate these young girls, no, the Black Queens team, to prepare very well for their game against Zambia. Anybody my Olympic Games in Paris. So let's wait and see by the close of the day the kind of stories will be free, the ministry, and of course Black Queens camp. No, hear how beneficial are going to the game against Zambia on Friday Nana Darkwa.
Thank you very much, Nana Adu. Let me go through a few messages and then Josiah will come in later on. We'll say good morning, Nana. Togbe needs the support of we the Phobian fans for his immense investment in the club. Nonetheless, Odote and Akambi should reconsider their bizarre relationship with the fans, and I believe success will be surely ours. Obulebu from North Kaneshi. This message is profound. I like it. I like it. We'll say, good morning, Nana. I think we should recommend Inter's defense. They are doing a great job for the team. This shows that it wasn't Onana who was good for the team last season. Still, they are not conceding anyhow. If they play like this, they can be at the final again. Ano Elmen Passem East Legon Blue Gate. This one says, good morning, Max Crew. Is your boy, Prosper from Nungwa. Inter Milan seems to be the team to beat in this season's Champions League, but Man City will do justice to them again in case they meet. Congratulations to my brother, David Ajay Lomote, for tying the knot last week. May God bless his new home. God bless your new home, bro. Good morning, Nana Darkwa. Special greetings to you and your crew. May God bless you for the good work. Nana, today is a Barcelona day. Nana Barca will win tonight by 2-1. I'm Oscar, the taxi driver from Nungwa Methodist. We used to say, good morning, Nana. The house fans must be patient with Togbe. Thank you very much. This one also says, good morning, Nana. It's a few days to the African Games. I'll say, it's a few days for the African Games to start, but the street lights on the Legon Road are not working. Sami from Accra, Newtown. Samson D must be able to tell us about this, the transportation head. Good morning, Nana. Please, why is... Okay. In Ga... I'll say, I'm Ganyobi Pakbuado from Dansuman, Russia. Ganyobi more no be a shien. This one says, good morning, Nana. Inter didn't concede a single shot on target against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. The last time that happened for Inter in the competition was in 2006. Yachi Atletico Jaiwon, Forza Inter, Kweku Apri, a diehard Inter fan, and also Ediwe Ebaye. We see today Barcelona will lose Porto, and Xavi will join Thomas Tuchel, Hala Madrid, and nothing more. I'm Terror Kid from Nima. Okay, Terror Kid. Good morning, Nana. Why did Josiah ignore the City-Brentford game? Or is it because City won? Josiah is anti-City. This is Bonnie at Bema Camp. Hey, Charlie. This one also says, I wanted to take a moment to express my sincere appreciation for the insightful analysis provided on your station this morning. The depth of the information and thoughtful commentary truly added value to my day. Please convey my gratitude to the entire team involved in putting together such engaging content. Looking forward to more enriching discussions and analysis in the future. From Godwin Hukpoti, inside Achimota Christian Village. Thank you, sir. We're grateful for the compliments. We'll keep learning every day. Wait, Nana, you saw the way Nana Adu started his speech. Ha! My boss is very happy because for the first time, his correct score has come through. Nana, did you listen to Porto's goalkeeper's press conference? Wow! He said if Arsenal are good enough, they should prove it. We're gonna prove it. We, the Gunners, are winning today. Nana, good morning. This is your guy, Martin from East Legon. Martin Yadase. We should say blessed morning to you, Nana, and your pundits. Please, I just don't understand why this happens to the Queens. Not at any point are the Black Stars owed even with their shambolic performance. This has got to stop. And Phobia supporters must appreciate Togbe for the level he's taken the club. This is Ernest Pope Jerry Wayo from Choco 31st Junction. Hashtag Hala Madrid for life. We also say good morning, Nana. Nana Adu has always been justice on the topics on the board. Okay, Vasco. And I do so a buy. It's 11:35. Joe.
Huh? Say this if you own. Black Wings. Nana, honestly, if I were fun listening to this show, I think say the only reason why I'll pardon you not bringing to us the big interview. Nana Oshin Chimwa de na ama uye etie for na utie program where I think that you would understand it to some extent. So what you see, because Fiti Endra, I think say yesterday on the show, Adia Bakwa ye kind say it will be very, very wrong for the committee and the Black Stars management team, Nana, to pay the Queens a night before their game against Zambia. Because in the process of trying to motivate the girls for the upcoming game, we might end up rather what? Putting them on a destructive path. Inti anape Madam 𝐒𝐏𝐿𝐕𝐄 Mensa. She had really wanted to be here this morning, Nana, for the show.
No, Gifty.
But sa ejumai okoye dear. And if I am a fan, that would be the only reason why I say enye uncle. Say obetumi akoko ama imawe ensiding akomusika way before they played that Zambia game. Because when him say Fiti Endra, when you raise that point, it's very, very important that Nana they pay these ladies on time. So what you say? Sinebe omu kojina park so Nana enye afina na omu bedwin na adwendwen na eden aye bebre. It's this part of our game. Nana any other motivation it di agro sometimes. Makase the way I digi blasters ne so no. E makra di anga wo se digi omuso mposi mema no.
You know?
We need to pamper these ladies. So what you say?
I've seen somebody put something on the internet. Madam Fubefeno Pokuma is true. Or say, pay the black queens now. Hashtag.
We need to make it trend. Man. No, how much is that money? It's nothing compared to what we give the men. So what you say? So this morning, Madam 𝐒𝐿𝐕𝐄 Mensa, maybe Obia channel and yes, channel. You know, for her to be actively involved in something like this, you know, because also this is our department here in India. Say bibi anko ye o ha subo no dodo na be den ye de bebo no.
Was that football team didn't quite
exactly. So what you say? She's there on the ticket of what? Women's football. So what you say? Inti bibi anko ye a ono ne ye de subo no be den e be bono. So far we've really enjoyed how the women's football no air chalky success both at the what? National level and international level.
Yeah,
so what you say?
You know this young man, boy, yeah, in the Kobo Ball Liberty TV3 boy and everything. He's written a very nice piece. You know, or say in the past year, till, and I've seen Ajimambidu also writing the same thing. Or say in the past year, the Black Queens have been the brightest spark in Ghana football.
Yeah,
they have brought joy and pride to the country. They reminded us what it means to play for Ghana at the highest level. It is a crucial stage in their rebuild where the team is starting to attract dual nationals. As a leader, you are supposed to empower, not be a hindrance. Our queens deserve better.
Of course. Nana, of course. We say level na edu Nana when ye bibia get the two say ye debate you. Nana, we don't debate this. So what you say? This isn't up for what? For debate. Anyway, and it's plain. It's plain that it doesn't even need further what? Further you can say deliberation. Because baby Aqua no air corner. And then look at the even junior teams, and Madi junior teams no. Now Colombia is coming off in September and October. Colombia 2024 tournaments no. Basso. That is the 7th time we are making it there. It's in recent times. If we are talking about teams that have been consistent, then we can't take away the women's what? Teams. Because African games, now no one will go Colombia. One in the next 2 to 3 years, we will see them what? Some of them in what? In the national teams. No, this is the time. Nana abide botichino. What we are doing for the men, let's equally do for the women. You see, in this part of our world, culture we don't really hear some of these women come out to fight for themselves. Obeka say some time back, the Williams sisters were crying, say, tennis, they should be paying them equally as the men. Morgan Rapinoe. Megan Rapinoe say, Sabeka US World Captain now on your Moji World Cup just recently 2019. She also came out to come and say, I didn't remember the boy you be almost saying Emano. But now look at our ladies. They are not even our ladies are not even complaining. No. Say omo bonus is in bonye den. And some branca home. Not to talking about what? Equality when it comes to what? Remuneration. Go UN, what do you call other countries, Western world? Go and see how people are fighting. Man, mobile tennis, even the World Cup just recently. World Cup, England, Spain, finals. They were still, you can say, protest over there. So I didn't tell remember this kind of crossroads. I'm a conform you cry barb until me change. We say there be a member a new home. The man said they be on just here because born a member the boy no answer no more. But in this part of our world where we find ourselves, now the women are not even voicing out all these frustrations. Is this like a cry at the be mom? Near money chess the damn. Are we not really trying to, like in natural sense, are we not trying to demoralize them? Instead of us to what? To just give them what they need. The support. I see a true Musayu. I see what
kind of performance are we expecting from them on Friday?
No, it's a top one we are expecting. It's a top performance we are expecting from them.
Top one.
And also, also Anko year. The person has every reason and every right to say 1 to 2 Yamaiden. Because now they are on a roll. Look at what they are doing under Nora Hoptel. Mission voter. Mission voter area or see bien penora and fan brah. No be chichi. Mission voter no go so koso. They are still unbeaten. Despite that scare just recently against Namibia. Moko boy now even that one they ended up what? Qualifying for what? For the WAFCON. They are still unbeaten. And you know I believe say Anka Nana ye game sing no more bo. This is the most important one.
This is
the biggest one they are yet to play under Nora Hoptel. Game winner get the susu almost say Nana ye black we see they've come really far because we saw Zambia at the World Cup and Nana it's not easy to go and play at the World Cup. It's not easy to even qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, the Zambians are already in town.
Some bedru and Rouse and Richie Endra they are in town. So what you say in Zambia game where yet you see if we had sat down to critically analyze what this game brings.
Somebody just sent me a message say inti yempeni for no na omunim say yene Zambia o match bi say ana and I say AFCON wi ayen
no any AFCON let's AFCON say we the AFCON
maybe preparations for AFCON the aftermath of the fiasco
Nana let's put share and yakoba na anko ye no we should have put in everything aside ni endrained baby eko ye no so what you say baby eko ye no. Because I believe the 2 wrongs wouldn't make it right. It is about one year. And besides, there's also another management team that handles what? The Queens.
Yeah.
So what I said. So that shouldn't even be the excuse. Because we are talking about one of the top 4 teams, women's national teams in Africa. One of the what? The best 4. And here can Zambia. And I don't even join the World Cup. I was watching some of their documentaries. The level they're taking women's football to.
Oh yeah.
Level nobody women's football could do no.
And a lot of them are also plying their trade outside of Zambia, like the Ghanaian girls.
Nana, and then one more call last Olympic Games. Someone go you. They didn't disgrace themselves over there. They put up some good performances over there. This is not a team. I because you need Guinea be the elbow and I say you can't say Senegal be the elbow. Because they do no. So if there is anything we need to do. Nana to prepare our girls. And then we only have 48 hours to play. Nana, within those 48 hours, we are hoping to hear something good. Snebe ayent say ama say results now ko ya then we start what?
Zambia for practice in Chiam.
Nana no come before I'm telling you. And in the last 2 days, what him say news way has been trending. The Queen's issue has been trending everywhere.
The biggest story on the local.
Of course, it's been trending for the last 48 hours. And then he has said, and now there's nothing you can hide from the internet. Yeah. So if there's anything that we have to do, Mrs. Subium, Nana, say Bibi I was seeing Emma the Queens in this game because me my cousin is Zambia, not either Tunisia or Morocco can eliminate us.
But you see, I find some things mind-boggling. There's a reminder from one of our friends. You know Jerome Ochre?
Yeah.
One of our respected brothers.
Yeah.
He's taking us back to 2016. Okay?
8 years ago.
History is always there to guide us, right?
Receipt.
Okay?
Yeah. Receipt, yeah.
The Black Queens held a demonstration over unpaid bonuses at the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
8 years ago.
I no kita placards e maya no. Omo nanti ko Ministry of Youth and Sports omo akobobo am man Ghana.
Ayenchom
kentom ko demonstration ti demonstrations enye senjo von kwa na sha say demonstration.
Queens players nimpo
players na kasa ko demonstrate here and you see why didn't they demonstrate against the GFA? Because they know the GFA does not pay.
They be no mom there. We need to get it right. Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Okay, where do you direct the blame?
The ministry.
And is this same ministry who hurriedly approve a Black Stars budget without winking? But it's the same ministry
would delay
that can supervise the delay of
come on,
bonuses to be paid to Queens over a stretch of 6 months and 1 year.
It's unfair.
Oh, this sheba.
Debbie, omu ye die se say dear. Anka ye ke awie ya anka ye ti here ayempon ye nana. Ni ye ti se o Queens for sika ya den. Ye release ya den amom. Anka ye ti here ayempon ye ya before 12 bebo ya.
Asma ye kan e was amount for ti so. We're not saying say the payment of those monies automatically guarantees a win.
No,
but we mama now in the car.
No, you are not motivated to shedding cry.
Who want a ticket on queer you for not changing at your phone?
Only ye. Maybe you won't get it anyway.
You know what I mean?
Now you won't cry. You know you juma mo bi mpona ni pana mauska. Don't start from class. Besides be juma, look at your reaction. Oh, you carpenter ni why you juma mo bi on chiaka. Oh, how no start from so be ye me roof we leaking. Na oh kokra and show ko tieto kokra wom. And they would the first one going to Yami, second one was a frame. You understand? Now equivalent. Remember now you know things. It looks like we are pampering. At least let's also pamper the women small.
I'm on the same page.
Hey, yam pamper mo kaka. Na niye kwe diye nye. Zambia o. Na Zambia. And France, ye name na France me. You see, and for the first time we want to see these queens now make it there. Because now they are about football equality. Now we're running through the squad. Now, Charlton womu. Na you can say Aponi Kosia womu. Na won fair. Say no queens na first me be so much. But see almost all the queens na applying their trades outside.
Right.
So what has here? It's a ministry na the way come on. And okay, come with the blasters here no. When say signature mpo me sure by this time say check ne da ho. Say signature mpo by this time we dey nipa no fan nsanhya here. So we can get the money and pay the queens and at least so what you say Nana yes wrong man so they are girls into yes wrong treatment no right. Good baby girl treatment.
But I want to tell the Minister of Youth and Sports that he should up his game.
Yes, baby girl treatment.
Obiasunim the minister sign.
Of course.
But whatever be the case,
yes. They should come
together and not disgrace Ghana.
Okay.
We'll go to the phone lines now, but before that, UG boy from Dansuman say, Nana Darkwa, hope you are doing well. Why are we doing this to our Black queens? It's just isn't fair and awfully disrespectful. This trend has persisted over years. Why? How in the world can we justify this as a nation? Utterly disgraceful. Shaking my head. This is UG boy from DC. Okay. We also say, good morning, the great Max FM family. This is Ofe Nana Richard. Arsenal can't catch up with Liverpool and maybe win the league. Arsenal can catch up with Liverpool and maybe win the league if they continue their form. My greetings to Mr. Yampofwankra. If you teach me English, I'll teach you French. Atamils is a mason at Bosche Causeway Down and Michael Boache at New Tafo. Nana Ket says one of his achievements is world football, but now the Black queens are begging for their money. So what is good for the goose must be good for the gander. Nana fair. Ket does not pay bonuses, I'm sorry. He can only facilitate. Hello. Good morning. 055005522 and I am my DD Juma 0573025 also active. Hello. Good morning. Let's go to Facebook. There's a message here that reads, good morning, Nana Darkwa. My darling club FC Barcelona will demolish Napoli today. Visca Barca. No size. Watching live from American House, East Legon. Hello? Unfortunately, ain't for course and we have problems with our system. Forgive us. Sincere apologies. Good morning, Nana and the entire sports team. Today, Barcelona is winning over Napoli. Yeah, but oh. King Solomon say, hi, I'm listening live from Elmina. Your friend King Solomon. We also say, your friend. Okay, King City Graft, I've read your message. You know now, okay, you think the people insult Mr. Akambi and Odote insult the fans too much. Okay. We also say, Nana, trust me, the new MD will not get peace of mind. If those 3 board members are still around, they will gossip about him to His Royal Highness. Nana Adu, trust me, when those men are out, we the supporters will troop to the stadium. Don't ask me Kofaba. Don't now start this idea. Okay. Otieku Base, Nana and the entire sports team. Today, Barcelona is winning over Napoli. Thank you, Otieku. Samuel Arthur said, Thomas Tuchel to leave Barca, to leave Bayern at the end of the season. Abdul Latif Mohamed, Osi Titi have been sacked by Bayern Munich. Sorry for you, Thomas. Rhapsody GH, or say, good morning, Nana Darkwa. My darling club FC Barcelona will demolish Napoli today. William Abuaje say, good morning, Nana. I'm enjoying the show. Good job. Thank you very much, Abuaje. Gascony Ado, or United Kingdom, or say, with all the good work the Black Queens are doing, the GFA is still owing them. Point of correction. It's the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the government of Ghana that owes the Black Queens, and it's not the GFA. Munyasa encheche muye sebeya amo sopampeni for na mahu se matwafum. Sometimes you misdirect your agitations and your complaints, but womwa ejumani so munasono womu so mo at the appropriate time I will say yitimi direct yensem no at the appropriate places. Chale, let's Nana do na yabe pon but you see organizers of Anano Save Ghana Football demonstration no. And kwa share Ghana Football Association and penny for after some of the 15-point petition Emma Parliament of Ghana and they kwa share Ghana Football Association inti share GFA we are the omni GFA kanye nyame aduma echna ebia na yate won popuye. But there was a Save Ghana Football demonstration and there was Ghana Football in Safe Hands demonstration. Eventually, and penifo na mo ball and so say on bezo mu Save Ghana Football for a dialogue. San say the ochasa onim se ne chiachia the emrante ne di tu dwa no ehun benya se ombedo mo asuko na mo ahwe de betimi ama Ghana football no so afa ne ntuma pafra we nya di atem enye ediabo yesi ebo amanfo di akeka nsema ni nyina so a dialogue. And I'm sure that as discerning as you are, wherever you are listening to us from, is a positive step in the right direction, I guess.
That is Nana, a positive, me know ya jene, and may a social picture china kono. A benya fair idea say almost we could see the Ghana Football Association penny for to find solution to and some because menya and say almost the nyama bako 15 egu paper so e dey be ministries and reporter yet and say answer na be invite you be say umra ne ndi ade bi hu nkomo no na me yes so some of the things we throw ade ni mu no o ya ne o ma ya adwene. So the most important thing is the way forward of our game. Ain't asumdwe ne yepe and time happening in our game. So almost here number discussing some sana. The solution quite a fast about boying. Quite a fast about find the solution to some of these issues, and that is the most important thing. Who said in the amount for complaining about issues? Obian complaining, but you were in Yama a force about boying. So may I sure say it's a good thing for the Football Association.
Oh, actually, saw me a listening effort.
Absolutely, maturity abem.
I like the step they've taken.
May I show the nipa a condor that demonstration. No, they are Ghanaians. They follow our game for a very long time. And the best, open the best.
I
solution.
don't think they hate Ghana football.
Absolutely. May they make parties this year and say by the end of the day, no matter some koye.
No koye so.
Ekosi saying, yeah, that is the most important thing. And me I show to tonight last year. You benya fair idea. Why am I calling the who FM penning for? Meeting a cause saying. Solution ben on PFE mu. Ekosi saying, ekoye ntokwa. I'm finding the best solution about why football going forward. That is what Ghanaians would like to hear.
You know, so, we can always agree to disagree.
Absolutely.
We jojo and make peace.
I think Ochina, you better not see a benya fair idea as to Nipan. Omunya kwa to me call meeting no. Why na call ye? You have a fair idea about this kind of issues in regards to demonstrators the Football Association ministry in sense. So
what is your mamiango?
Mamifa kakanka.
Avatato.
We dey mesre omo we demonstration. Me po macho. Obia odi we penny odi demonstration anymore. This is the time for you to make your grievances ni bibi awo head. So you channel it exactly because and yes,
let me say hi to my sister Veronica Komi.
Okay.
Ama, good morning.
Okay. And yes, I'm
happy about it. Almost all of them now no more demonstration. In the Black Queens and some of them want to be.
They want Ghana football ye.
Of course. Inti ehemede omu pen ye. Inti omu nko when ye there are no segments. So now odi code the placard and everything we led because we know where the problems are. I'm sure yet you know some of us do not even know the exact problems. Obu awu atena se ahwe baby the root cause of what where the problem is. Yeah. So what you say if you were present there now who did delegation be him and this is the time for you to meet the FA. Nana then you channel whatever you have to say to them. Because I'm sure that once you are coming up with some problems and now you've been able to identify some of the problems, you might equally have what? Some solutions to what the problems are. Right. So this is the time when, yes, it was a peaceful demonstration. Now the FA is calling you to come forward. Let's have a dialogue. So we can fix it. I don't, if say some of them will absent themselves. No. If it was genuine concerns, this is the time for them to show it. Nana.
Thank you, Josiah. 1 minute near Pombat Enram International Handball Federation Zone 3 competition because Boteman. So already Boteman facility near starting you soon. Enram IHF Trophy Africa Zone 3 tournament no. Baso the new sports complex Boteman. Na Ghana ni Cote d'Ivoire ebo 44-44. Ghana ni Cote d'Ivoire under 20 no. Ye na Ghana share 44. And now face so and Cote d'Ivoire so 44. Botema where IHF International Trophy Cup handball na yewura under 18 no so na nya asem ketwa Ghana she Togo 57-13 handball national team Ghana she Togo 57-13 ena Nigeria also share Benin 45-19 under 20 ena Nigeria esanche Liberia share almost 61-19 entiene competition ebe to aso de be PMBA ye de beba amietiefo and where Boa Ghana any teams now can air for the African Games are so in the month of March. Yes, sorry, so thank you Nana Adu, thank you Josiah, Tony Lady Production, Mutala Yakubu by Sana Yampofan